Want to play a game? Well, play another one. Hi, video game viewer here again with a review of the game Saw. I really had high hopes for this game. Ever since I saw the first movie, I always wondered what it would be like to play one of Jigsaw's puzzles. But I never knew it would be so redundant and boring. The game takes place between the first and second film. You start out as David Tapp, who was shot in the chest and awakes in a room bandaged up with a metal helmet on that in mere moments will expose his brains on the wall if he can't get it off. And he also has a key hidden in his chest. This kicked off the game with a tense scramble to get the thing off his head. Now, at first, I thought you just had to turn the joystick to get him to crank it off. Little did I know that you actually have to hit the buttons on the side of the helmet. I didn't see that at first, but it made the whole experience really tense, yet enjoyable. Now, it's no fun if we look at him getting it off right away, so I also took the time to show you guys what's going to happen if he doesn't get it off, because I know you guys really want to see that. So let's take a look at that. After that, the game takes a nosedive, forcing you to walk through hallway after hallway that all look the same to solve the most mundane and repetitive puzzles that are the same rehash of the puzzles that you've solved before. There's nothing new with the puzzles. They never advance. It's the same thing over and over again. The puzzles are far from hard either. Place a cog here, turn a wheel there, with the occasional brain buster thrown in. It's nothing special and it's nothing you haven't seen before. They're all really repetitive. They keep going over the same thing and they keep using the same puzzles over and over again. I mean, how many cogs and wheels does this place have? You're not alone in the game, though. There are others roaming the halls, all playing their own Jigsaw games. Some of these encounters will help further you in your quest to solve your game. Others will be against you, trying to rip the key from your body. This leads us into a fight against what the game calls Jigsaw's minions, where it's kill or be killed. And you must, because they usually all have a key in them that you will need to proceed. Moving David Tapp around feels like driving a freaking tank. The controls are terrible. Combat is a real struggle. Your character swings his fists, or weapon, whatever weapon you have, so slow that you can never seem to really land a good hit. Along with getting keys from them, you'll be sticking your hands in toilet bowls filled with needles and acid-filled barrels to retrieve keys as well. Aside from fighting minions, you're barefoot, so you have to watch out for broken glass, which is hard as hell to see in the low-lit halls, and so many shotgun traps you'll start to wonder if Jigsaw isn't a gun dealer on the side. I mean, you're going to die in this game. A lot. And seeing your head blown off is only entertaining for so long before it gets old. Now, the game does do one thing right. It manages to capture the look and feel of the movies with good graphics and good voice work, with Topin Bell reprising his role as Jigsaw. The game does have the classic twist ending, but by the time you get there, you just don't care. This game gets boring fast, and that's why I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. If you're a fan of the movies and just want some cheap gore-filled thrills, I would recommend renting this game and spend your money on a better game because Jigsaw's game comes up short in the long run. If you're like me, this game just makes me wanna